Welcome back to the show. Viral social media duo Austin and Meredith Telenko, aka Costin Mayer, are about to headline a brand new show they created titled 11 to Midnight. This theatrical dance experience is set to begin performances on January 28th at the Orpheum Theater. And Costin Mayer are here today in the studio to tell me all about it, to preview it. First off, congratulations. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
We're so excited
to be here.
A brand new theatrical experience. What is it?
I know, it's crazy. It's so fun to do. It's a story of a couple that's played by us.
Okay.
And their 5 friends. It's about an apartment party that takes place on New Year's Eve and what happens between that magical hour of 11 to midnight.
Where did this idea come from?
Oh my gosh, it honestly just was a huge creation of us two and our producer-director duo as well. I don't know, it was like so many ideas that all just kind of came up into one, and it was birthed into this 11 to Midnight dance show.
And you guys are doing this in partnership with Hideaway Circus.
Correct.
Yes.
Just talk a little bit about that collaboration.
Yeah, Lindsay and Josh Avener, they're incredible. We actually, funny story, auditioned for another show they were putting on back when we first met. We were living in the city in 2019, and we auditioned for them, and they cut us from that show.
Okay.
And we tease them about it all the time. And yeah, then thought of we were just brainstorming ideas for a new show in about a year and a half ago, and called them back up and said, hey, do you want to make a show with us?
Hopefully you try
don't
again?
remember that you got us before.
The rest is history. And in terms of the dancers that are in this piece, you found all your dancers online, which I find fascinating.
Well, we did an open call that we talked about on the internet, and so everybody submitted from all over the country, all over the world. I think we had like 9 different countries.
Wow.
Over 500 submissions.
And maybe like 30 different states, and so we did a whole sweep.
Wow.
And yeah, we had about 80 of them come to an in-person callback here in New York City, and then we narrowed it down to 5 who are on stage with us every night and 2 swings, and they are just the most incredible group of people. They're so talented, but also they have the kindest hearts, and we have the best time together.
Yeah.
I was watching clips of your open rehearsal that you did recently, and just it looks so exciting. Let's talk about your story, because I was just going through the numbers. 2.6 million Instagram followers, 7.5 million TikTok followers. You can thank COVID for that, right?
Yeah, we really can. We wouldn't have ever ventured out into that digital space if it wasn't for the fact that our New York jobs ended as performers, and we were looking for something to do.
Yeah.
And just let's talk about how you guys met and what happened, like the story of getting yourselves out there for the first time.
Yeah, we actually met doing another dance show back in 2019. It was a Halloween show at Six Flags Great Adventure.
Okay.
So we were dressed up as dancing zombies for the
Yeah,
time.
they would airbrush all of our makeup every single night. So we just, it was a wild process.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, we met doing that show and just continued to grow closer and closer. And it was after the show that we started dating, like mid-February of 2020.
Isn't that the perfect time to start dating? February 2020.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. And then what happened?
And then I said, let's go wait it out at my parents' place for like 2 weeks until our, the studios and our jobs, open back up. And then that did not happen. We were stuck with my family in North Carolina for a year.
About a year and a half, yeah.
We fell in love, made Costin Mayer, started choreographing together, sharing it online.
And it was your mom, right?
And it was my mom who suggested
You said,
me do
go
it.
do something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, then got married in October of 2021.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
We're almost out of time, but I know you guys did choreograph a production of Waitress in Maine in 2024. Obviously, there is such a following with your work, your talent. I mean, do you want to maybe do another Broadway-style show, maybe this time on Broadway or next time on Broadway?
Regardless of where the stage is, I think we just love telling stories through dance so much. It's been so fun to make a show where dance is the main driver of the storytelling.
Yeah.
I think it's such a unique show that's unlike anything I've ever seen before.
Yeah.
And so as long as we can keep doing what we love together and telling our story through dance, I don't mind what stage it's on, but we'd love to keep doing it.
Yeah.
I love it. Well, congratulations.
Thank
I
you.
can't wait to see this piece. You can catch 11 to Midnight at the Orpheum Theater beginning on January 28th. It is time for a final break, but when we come back, legendary actress June Squibb plus Cynthia Nixon, Danny Burstein, and Christopher Lowell from Marjorie Prime. Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. For more premiere theater coverage and exclusive interviews, click the subscribe button. You can also download the Spectrum News app or watch us on TV for the latest information, balanced coverage, weather updates every 10 minutes, and more. We'll see you there.